Hello everybody, welcome to my predictions video for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 5. This episode is titled Laura. As the title suggests, this episode is going to feature Ms. Jenna Elfman as Laura/Naomi in what is shown as her first meeting with John Dorie. It's sort of like John is reliving it with Morgan as they're sort of going on this journey. I guess he's either going to try to find her or go after the vultures, but probably he's trying to find her, or he just wants to be alone for right now because he didn't go with them to kill the vultures. He went his own way, pretty much. So that's what this episode is going to be about, and it's going to be a nice episode. It's nice. It's going to feature our two newcomers in addition to Morgan, but our two newcomers to the universe, period. Morgan's in The Walking Dead. He's been in the Walking Dead universe from day one. So he's not a newcomer to the universe, but John Dorie and Laura/Naomi are. So it's nice to have an episode focused on them. And I'm guessing it's a fair bet that we'll get an Althea episode at some point down the road. It just makes natural sense. I mean, yes, it's not as intriguing as Laura and Naomi because there's that intrigue with her. Is either one of those her real name? There's a good chance that neither one of those is her name. So we shall see. So there's not much for me to really predict on this episode. It's fairly straightforward episode from what it looks like. But I'll go over some of the little points that jump out at me based off of the promos and sneak peeks. John finds Laura by the river. She's injured. It looks like she could be stabbed. It's not a bite. It looks like stabbed. And he treats her. He takes care of her. And they appear to bond, or at least according to him, they appear to bond. And this is sort of a revealing episode for these two characters. His past is revealed more. Her past is probably going to be revealed a little bit more, unless she lies about all that too. And as we do know, he was a cop. I freaking neglected to mention that, but he does reveal that to her in this episode. They're on a little canoe and they're talking. And then she asks, where are all your guns? He said, they cause more problems than they fix, and they can attract more passers, more of the past. Past as in P-A-S-S-E-D, not P-A-S-T. His term for the walkers. So, just got a point there. But, it's good to have a gun, especially when he's that good with the little 6-shooter from distance, so it's definitely good to have around. That's for sure. What else? Morgan doesn't want to waste any time. Said, we are part of the world. Maybe he's trying to say, don't waste time, like either looking for her or going on revenge, or basically just make use of your time. Make use of your time, pretty much, is what he's saying, I think. Hey, Naomi says that she wants to be able to run if she has to, and looks like she does, based on what John has said. And at one point we have John's appears to be in a vehicle. He's covered with blood on his face. He appears to be sort of shaken. So, we'll see. John doesn't like using guns. We covered that. And we have walkers coming out of the water. John taking a little axe, putting them down. So John with an axe meets Laura. And I'm not predicting anything. Nothing bad can happen to either of those two characters unless something shows something in the present. But I don't think so. Both characters make it out of that point where they are in the past, so I'm going to predict no major character deaths in this episode. I mean, I'm not very good at predicting that, but next was just way unpredictable. Unless you really are reading into posts and things of saying he wanted out or things like that, spoilers. I don't think your average viewer was able to pinpoint that and figure out, oh, he's gone. It makes sense that it was the kid given that situation, but maybe make it happen later on. And the whole Laura is Naomi thing, that took me by surprise. I was expecting Laura to be this person we haven't seen yet. I'm like, they just added Jenna Elfman. She'll be in for probably the whole season, maybe more, and then just to kill her off, like basically to say that she doesn't survive the events at the stadium. That's sort of like a buzzkill to me. I mean, like, you introduce this character. It's still not as bad as, spoiler alert, for the original Walking Dead. I mean, you should be caught up by now, but if you are not, I'm spoiling something for you. But, Morales. This is still not as bad as them bringing back Morales, who was a season 1 original. Say he's still alive, and I'm like, hey, but he's a savior, but maybe he can be reformed. Nope. Dead. DOA. Dead on arrival. Anyway, so part of me is really hoping that Laura, or Naomi, whatever her real name is not in fact dead, but they just either think she is, or they're covering for her and that she doesn't want to be found. I could see either of those two as being an option, because remember, Rick and Carl thought Judith was dead when they found the bloody little car seat. She's alive. She's still kicking. So, anything is possible at this point. I would really like to see them continue with that character. I don't want it to be like a one-dimensional, one-off character that they throw in there just for a little plot point with a few other characters. I was hoping that she would be around at least maybe 1 or 2 seasons, depending. But alright, so I'm predicting another good episode. I don't think we'll see Madison or Strand or Luciana or Nick in the past in this episode. And I'm so waiting. I don't think we'll see Madison in the future, in the present part. I think they're saving that for a reveal, like maybe like a mid-season finale type situation. So that might be a possibility. Maybe a reveal that Naomi is in fact alive. Who knows? Honestly, who really knows? But the only sticking point with the Naomi situation, they have her bag. So, what does that mean? They were able to grab the bag, but not her. Did she give them the bag? Did she leave the bag and they went back for it, but she didn't make it? too many questions and I cannot predict anything concretely. So I'll just leave it at that. So that's going to be it for this video, and I'm predicting a solid episode. Maybe not on caliber with what we've seen so far, but solid enough to stand on its own feet and deliver a solid amount of plot and action and character development from two new characters to the Walking Dead universe. So, with that being said, hope everybody enjoys these videos. Hope you enjoyed this past episode, as well as hope you enjoyed episode 5. And I will be there to review it next week at some point. And yeah, I'm looking forward to another good episode of Fear. I'm really liking Fear so far. And yes, I have been seeing a few Walking Dead set photos. I am not doing a video on any of that yet. I might do a video sort of breaking down the season 9 trailer, in which case I might discuss some of those things which might very well be in said trailer. So keep an eye out for that. It's usually around July 20th, around the end of July. So I will be reviewing that when that comes out as well, so keep an eye out for that video. And I will speculate, a little bit of what I think is going to happen. Hopefully we'll get some kind of whisper reveal in the trailer, so that could end speculation and be like, they're coming in the season, period. So, we'll see. But that's going to do it for this video, and as always, links to the promo, my review, sneak peeks, and Walking Dead Facebook page are in the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you want to see more, you can always contact me. If you want requests, I will gladly do video requests. And yeah. If you request a video, if there's a topic you want me to discuss or a different show, you could message me. Could you do a video on this? Do you watch the show? Could you review this? And I will respond. And if I do decide to do another review, I cannot state when it will happen, but I will get started on it and put my thought into it as in depth as I possibly can get. So yeah, shoot, I'm down. I would be down to do videos based on suggestions. Just you can leave a comment, or you can private message me, however you want to do it. All right, and if you want to see more, hit that good old subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Deuces.